The 2015 Mazda 6. The average guy. With its sleek exterior styling, comfortable, well-built interior, great fuel economy, and driving dynamics, the 2015 Mazda 6 is a top choice in the midsize sedan segment. And you know the drill. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the 2015 Mazda 6. Now, Mazda has a strong and loyal following because they've traditionally made cars that are practical, economical, and fun to drive. And the 2015 Mazda 6, well, it's no exception to the zoom zoom rule. Starting off with its fluid aerodynamic sheet metal, its broad sculpted hood, and bold grille. Design elements that make the Mazda 6 a true standout in the company parking lot.
Zoom zoom.
Now, the interior of the new Mazda 6, well, it's equally impressive. High-quality, soft-touch materials are everywhere, and the build quality, or fit and finish, is top-notch. And it's also very ergonomically sound. The center stack has a clutter-free, simple design with a combination of a touchscreen display and old-school button and knob controls. You like that, Pedro?
Zoom zoom.
Now, on the technology front, there's some good news. Like a standard backup cam on all models except for the base sport trim with manual transmission, and standard Bluetooth for hands-free phone control and streaming audio.
Incoming call.
There's also a host of innovative safety features to be had on the top-of-the-line Grand Touring model. Advanced features like adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert, blind spot monitoring, and smart city brake support that helps to prevent frontal collisions at low speeds by automatically applying the brakes if needed. It's a very helpful feature when you're texting or updating your status on Facebook.
No, I'm kidding. Don't text and drive. Keep your eyes on the road.
Now, for the bad news on the technology front, satellite radio is not a standard feature on the base model of the Mazda 6. And, I mean, that's just a drag.
It's just a drag.
And the touchscreen display, while nice to have, is not as advanced or intuitive as some units offered by competitors. Now, putting technology to the side, we're going to put that to the side. The Mazda 6 is an extremely comfortable vehicle with supportive seating and space all the way around. Up front, taller drivers and passengers will enjoy generous legroom with lots of play in the seats. The back seat of the 6 is also nice and comfy. I'm an average guy, about 5'9", and there's plenty of leg, head, and shoulder room to be had in the rear. There's also 14.8 cubic feet of trunk space, which is competitive for the mid-size segment. So one of the things I love about doing car reviews is obviously they take place outside. And sometimes when I travel, I get to some beautiful, beautiful spots. And I take my patented nature brakes. Now today, this is an awesome nature brake. If you can look behind me, beautiful snow-capped mountains. Over there, there's right over there. I don't know if you can see it, there's a tree that's been snapped like a twig. It's interesting how powerful nature can be. I really love getting out, getting some vitamin D, finding new places to explore while I'm doing the review. So, my question to you guys, how many channels on YouTube give you reviews of today's most popular cars, trucks, SUVs, even the dreaded minivan, and nature brakes like this? How many? You're gonna have to start giving it up. Give it up for the average guy. Now, speaking of nature, I'm gonna have to go take a little nature break of my own. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about what ultimately is most important, the driving experience. The Mazda 6 is powered by a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that generates 184 horsepower and 185 foot-pounds of torque. It goes 0 to 60 in 7.6 seconds while delivering an impressive 26 city, 38 highway MPG. That's estimated MPG. Now, the 2.5-liter 4 is the only available engine type for the Mazda 6, and that's going to be a downer for some. But with an overall estimate of 30 miles per gallon, well, it's just fine for the average guy. Now, the driving dynamics for the Mazda 6 are definitely strong. Mazdas are just flat out fun to drive. The steering is precise and nimble with a firm, sporty suspension, and the transmission offers smooth shifting and good power off the line and out on the highway too. The vehicle feels sturdy and secure, and the cabin is nice and quiet. Overall, the new Mazda 6 is just a joy to drive. I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs up.
Zoom, zoom.
So there you have it, another honest auto review from an average guy. If you're in the market for a midsize sedan that's stylish, practical, comfortable, and just a blast to drive, you definitely have to put the Mazda 6 on your test drive list. And I'll see you next time. But in the meantime, keep pushing play.